you go. And we are
There
recording.
you go.
So,
You go to Pluto.
do we want to watch it?
Yeah. What are we watching?
Hang on. I want to watch. We gotta find it.
So, today's topic, politics, because America is revolutionizing. We, the people, have been suppressed by the government, the media, and the people who say they care about us. But they really don't care about us. And
Small business optimism saw its
Here we
single
go.
largest one-month gain.
That's why. We gotta start this all over again.
good.
All right, there we go. Start this over. I'll just
Green, take your
we'll
seat.
edit later.
Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
He does, though. He looks like a caveman.
Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the sergeant at arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
I wonder if they're gonna show J.D. Vance. He just puts his hands up like, get him out.
Get him out, dude.
Good. Let's do goodbye. This is a joke. These people suck.
That guy right there.
He's
Get
just
out.
like, get him out.
Get out.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House. Mr. President, you continue.
Thank you.
What a joke. It's a circus. It really is a
It's a
circus.
circus in there, dude.
And they sat down. Like I said, the only time they cheered is when Trump was talking about still sending money to,
Check this out. I'm
Israel.
going to show you how I afforded this car.
And
Okay, you
that
ready?
just means, war. And they stopped sending money to Ukraine. Arms crossed, every one of them, they're dead silent. They are scumbags. They want to take our money, dude, keep funding the endless wars because they make money off killing.
Yeah, they do private trading, like they
Insider trading.
Stocks. They know
Like-
all of it.
Like, watch this. I'll play this one. This is
This is my fifth such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements.
Look
They
at the
won't
sh-
do
like
it,
the
no
s-
matter
the
what.
stupid
five
signs they're
times
holding
I've
up.
been up here.
What is that?
It's very
I think
sad,
some of them saying lies or something
and
like
it
that.
just shouldn't be this way.
It's a joke. Look at them all. They holding up these signs here. See if I. Look at them. Children. They call Trump a child.
Look at them. They're holding up signs. In a group
So
of
Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
Yep, I like that.
Look at that bitch.
She is.
Look at
falling
that.
her pants.
We're just holding that woman together. She's like, what, almost 90? These people need to get out.
She needs to get out, dude.
Every day, my administration is fighting to deliver the change America needs to bring a future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations,
Oh,
and a
Good,
freeze
good thing
on
you
Yes.
didn't
all
get that job.
foreign aid.
Yes.
Good thing you didn't get that job.
Which one?
Your uncle gave you or whatever.
Oh, that's a state job. That's different. That's state. But I wouldn't want to do it
the
anyway.
ridiculous Green New Scam. I withdrew from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars
So far,
that
all
other
good things.
countries were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World Health
They don't look
Organization.
happy about it.
No.
And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council. We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions that were making our country far less safe and totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic
I
destruction.
like that. I like that.
Look at them all just sit down over there.
They're
Schumer.
not happy.
Schumer's a. Well, they all got stocks in electrical. All the.
Because they had a plan.
I want to buy your house.
They had a plan.
I
It's
can
not the same thing anymore because it's getting screwed up now.
The fact that they can't applaud any of it. The true colors are coming out, dude. It's
They're just evil. They're just in there for the money.
Actions speak louder than words. Just sitting there, if you've got a brain, you can see, okay, everything that we've been talking about,
There's
they're
no
guilty
reaction.
of. They're guilty of it.
They're really guilty of it.
It's a joke. These people, I'm telling you, man,
Cash for
take
your house, no
take
matter
your
what
tax
condition it's
dollars.
In their
If you need
pocket.
to sell your house for any reason, click the button under.
They wouldn't even stand for a kid that's fighting brain cancer, and he's passionate. He wants to be a police officer.
Very much.
Yeah.
All three savages charged with
I think, and Trump made him for this occasion, made him like an agent for the Secret Service, and they brought over like a badge and everything for him. His father held him up. Democrats stayed in their seats, didn't even clap or
What?
nothing. That's disgusting.
That's crazy.
I see if I can find.
That is pretty crazy, dude.
I'll see if I can find that one. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, dude, that's disgusting.
I mean, that boy's young. But trying to fight for his life is something he can't even control.
Yeah, like they couldn't even stand for that. They couldn't even clap for that at all.
Yeah.
That's pure evil.
I mean, they're the ones pushing for abortions, killing those kids. The kid wants to fight for life and do good, and they're like, "Oh, he should have been aborted." That's how they think.
Jocelyn and Lakin's murders
the
were
parents
members
really
of
love
the
that kid, though.
Venezuelan prison gang, the toughest gang they say in the world.
Like I just don't I don't know what their way of thinking is, and how can people not see through this shit? The fact
What
that
was the other one we were talking about earlier that we wanted to pull up?
Trump.
Yes,
He's-
the Volinsky one, and the one against with the deals with Putin.
No, I was talking about how he was talking. He's like, "Oh, the Democrats for the last 4 years are screaming legislation. We need
Yeah.
legislation." And
Pull that up. Pull it up.
I can't even. I don't even know how to find it. Like, see if I can. I just don't. First, I'm gonna pull up the one where they didn't even stand up for the child. Like that's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Of course, they won't.
There it is. There's one news about
there you go.
Donald Trump with cancer.
Yeah. MSNBC, like
everybody still-
they're attacking him.
How?
I don't understand this crap.
Just download Pi and move on. This Chrome extension takes
Anybody
5
with a
seconds
brain
to
can
set up, and it
realize
blocks ads
that.
MSNBC.
Some on the left wasting no time
under
criticizing
fire for
Trump's joint address,
Yeah.
refusing to even celebrate Trump honoring a child battling cancer.
This is disgusting. The president made a spectacle out of praising a young man who thus far survived pediatric cancer, as if the president had something to do with that.
I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer.
Are you hearing
but
this
I hope
shit?
he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide.
Fox News contributor Joe Concha joins
Bro,
us now. I mean, Joe, there
these
were
people
an hour.
How do you
are
even go on about
moments that
that's
Democrats
way
could
personal
find
opinion.
A way
That's like
to
they
attack.
how do you put in your personal opinion? You're giving out news. That's like 6 people that committed suicide.
They take a moment. Somehow they're able to take a moment, like a good thing, and spin it around like it's a bad thing.
Yo,
That
what,
is
what,
sickening.
The thing is, I just can't even listen to that. If you honestly agree with that stuff,
I want nothing to do with you.
don't come around here and start praising that, because we go with common sense. All right.
Like, look at this. They
Taken last night after
gave
the
him a
president's
badge
address.
and everything.
Yo, that little
76%
boy,
approved of
he
Trump's
deserves
speech.
to do that.
Most viewers tuning in said it made them feel hopeful, proud, these are quotes, presidential, inspiring, and unifying. A big majority also called it entertaining. A CNN poll taken right after this address as well
CNN poll.
found nearly the same results. Nearly 7 in 10 viewers, 69%, had a positive reaction
Wow,
to the
now
president's
CNN.
address last night. And the big
people are
takeaway, besides
understanding
how
now.
comfortable and confident President Trump looked, was the Democrat reaction during the address on the other side of the aisle and by the media, like on
save
MSNBC
Medicaid, like
afterwards.
Musk steals.
we
What's
saw
he stealing?
Democrats in that chamber
He's
holding
stealing
up
from
what
them.
looked like bingo card signs, interrupting,
Yeah,
heckling,
with
even
actual
walking out.
business.
Look at all these
Who is
bullshit signs
advising
they're
this
holding.
party?
This is not
Are they taking their
normal.
own cues from Rachel
do you
Maddow and
mean
Nicole Wallace over
normal?
at MSNBC? Because not a good idea.
How
if this
are
is the
they doing it?
plan,
That's-
it's
I don't. Musk steals. If they mean stealing from the Democrats and all these assholes,
Because
in
he's
it,
making
yeah,
actual
because-
business and producing cars, and he's getting paid for it.
No, he's
Well,
because
he-
he's finding all the bullshit, the faults, all the crap in Social Security, U.S. aid, all this crap, billions and billions of dollars, bro, going to waste. And Trump's stopping
Not
all
even
of that.
towards us, dude. None of it goes towards us. They get
nothing.
it, and then they send it wherever they want to do.
Doesn't go anywhere towards America. It's really gender studies in like Guam. What the hell is that? Was it
The
20
thing is,
20
as a
million?
nation, why are we supporting other? Take over the world.
Listen to this.
Take over. Become the world's #1 empire. We don't need Canada. We don't need Mexico. South America, yeah, you're fine. But we are already the superpower. Why are we giving away?
As of right now, we're not
country.
we are not a superpower. Well, now there's hope. It's all coming back. But dude, we're so weak. Come on, it's $20 million to Iraq for Sesame Street. What the hell is that all about?
What do you mean, $20 million to Sesame Street?
For over in Iraq? What is that? The fact that people are not applauding
That's
this
your
right
money,
now.
though.
That's
The
our
thing is,
money
that's your money
being wasted. And the fact that it's all being brought out and exposed, and these people are freaking out about it. That's how they're in the machine. They're in the
Magic
Matrix.
8-ball for Donald Trump.
Well, you shouldn't have asked that because now it's on the spot.
As I see it, yes.
Let me see. I wanted to see. That's not it. Well, you didn't let me see it.
My bad.
Well, it did say it is certain.
It's certain.
The Magic 8-ball.
It knows.
Knows,
It
man.
says it's certain.
It
We
knows.
the people. Donald Trump gave us hope.
Yeah.
Now let's make it illegal to rebel against unconstitutional laws.
Well, at the beginning of his speech, he's restoring power back into free speech. Dude, they're not applauding any
When I
of
say
this.
illegal, I mean legal. Let's make it legal to fight back against unconstitutional laws. We should be able to fight for our rights without going to jail.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Boston Tea Party, what this country was founded on. Does anybody remember our history?
Everybody's too complacent. They're fat, lazy, and stupid. They're comfortable. They just want to be stuck in the Matrix. They don't want to do anything for themselves. They'd rather be taken care of instead of taking care of themselves. They want daddy government to take care of them.
I mean, the fact that some people get paid equally in staying home and taking care of kids versus actually holding a job, that means that person not working is taken away from people that are working. That's all that means. That's why you need husbands. marry and have a kid with a guy who knows what he's doing.
Majority of these liberal women, these unmarried leftist liberal women, are the most unhappiest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s. They don't have kids. They've just got cats. They blame men. They screwed up. They bought into a lie. Feminism it's a fucking lie. Modern feminism is just not good. It made sense back in the day, like, yeah, go to work, not be shamed for it. But this is the part that really gets me. When a feminist chick, or whatever you want to call it, says, don't slut shame. You know, they want to be promiscuous.
Later that night, you go on their Instagram stories.
Listen, they want to be promiscuous. They want to, just like guys, right? And they don't want to be judged by their past. And, and then they turn around and say things like, stop sexualizing me. I'm not just a piece of meat. I have feelings. It's like, you sexualize yourself. You dress the way you do. Nobody makes you dress like that. You talk the way you do. This is all you. Stop fucking blaming men for your decisions. Actually, feminism was a win for men. Now guys can go fuck whatever chick they want and not have to worry about any commitment. Congratulations, ladies. This dude,
girls, the thing is, you need them. You need the good ones. Sometimes I see I see these dudes with like these chicks, and I'm like, yo, what? How? Why? Like, you're not like too bad of a looking dude. Why's you got that blub over there?
Well, the trend, if it's called the hot to crazy ratio. Have you ever seen that video? The hot to crazy ratio. There's a reason why guys are.
Oh, like how many girls are hot but crazy at the same time?
No, she's like a 9 hot. She's like a past 10 crazy.
Oh.
You know what? I will pull that up for you. You need to see this. Okay.
This girl tried telling me one time. She was like, "I'm not crazy," and I'm like, "Yes, you are."
Yes, you are.
And she's like, "Well, how?" And I'm like,
right here.
Don't even ask. You already know.
Hot crazy matrix. Okay. This is awesome.
Tactical response. Pull out a pistol.
I don't know what the.
Hey, everybody, James Yeager here with Tactical Response, and I got the terrorist mouthpiece with me. This is go introduce yourself.
I'm Dana McClendon. I am the consigliere to the Camden Mafia and the terrorist mouthpiece.
But what are we going to talk about? What are you?
I don't know about all that. We find.
I've developed this on my own over 46 years of living on the earth. So this is how it works. You have your crazy axis.
He breaks it down in math, bro.
And your hot axis. Hot is, as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that.
But he's so serious when he does this.
Crazy is measured from 4 to 10 because, of course, there's no such thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy. So you got 4 to 10.
Yeah, you just start at 4.
Right here. Very important that you keep in mind where the hot crazy line is. As a rule, this is your no-go zone. We do not hang around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind, a 5. So this is your no-go zone.
Yeah.
Don't go here. We just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right. Above a 5 and to about an 8.
Okay, that's the part that gets me. If she's a 5 and below and a 10 crazy, like all of that, it's just no go. Don't even.
Yeah.
He's like, don't even. If she's below 5 and below, and she's already off the scale, don't even try.
Don't even try.
That's. He's just like, don't even worry about it.
Below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone, but keep in mind when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location. Okay? So that's the fun zone above a 5, hot, below an 8, hot, and below the crazy line. This means these are most of the time not crazy. Okay? Above
just sometimes.
The danger zone, above the crazy line,
there we go.
We have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany.
Just your redhead, just stripper. Anyone named Tiffany.
Anyone named Tiffany. That's funny. That's very funny.
Oh, God.
Hairdressers. This is where,
hairdressers.
Your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail. Now
you wind up in jail.
Yes. Chart filled in. We got a couple more pieces to put in, but at this point,
you wind
understand
up in jail.
something. This is not a static environment. This is a situation where you have got to use this matrix over time to develop some reliable data. It's like a dope chart, okay? Because at any moment in time, any woman that you have previously located on this chart can vanish from that location and appear anywhere else on the chart. So what you have to do is over time collect some data, and once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have this zone here. This is below the crazy line, above an 8 hot, but still, you know, about a 7 crazy. This is your date zone.
That's Mariah.
You can stay in this zone indefinitely.
Yes.
These are women that you introduce to your friends and your family. They're good looking and they're reasonably not crazy most of the time.
Most of the time.
Okay, so this is, you can stay here indefinitely. Now,
Yeah.
above an 8 hot and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone.
There you go.
Okay, when you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. This zone is not scaled to size. This is a representation and not an actual. This is not a pie chart showing you how many of these people are out there. This is simply a representation of what you're after. You want to be.
So what he's pretty much saying, good luck and finding that one.
Yeah.
He's like that. He probably should have made that a little bit smaller.
5 to 7 crazy, above an 8 hot. That's your wife zone.
That's your wife zone.
Now,
here we go.
Below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist. If you find
they don't exist. This is your unicorn zone.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
That's awesome. I like that.
It's not done yet.
a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay? So I was explaining this to a guy one time, and he said, wait a minute. I met this girl, and she's like smoking hot. She's like at least a 9, and she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy. I said, you're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy. He said, yeah, man, I like her a lot. I said, you should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny. So you got to be careful.
You got to be careful.
Down here, below a 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude. That is the universal hot crazy matrix.
Oh, I like that, dude. Oh, at the end to finish it off.
Dude, you're talking to a dude. That is a tranny.
That is a tranny.
Makes perfect sense, though. Like, yeah, man, she's like at least a 9 hot, super chill. It's a fucking guy. It's a dude.
It's a dude.
This is so spot on.
Oh, that's hilarious.
This was made like
6 years ago.
This is new, but there's an original. It's the same thing. This one's newer, but I think this was made like 10+ years ago.
Oh yeah.
And
that kind of looks like my old tech teacher, Mr. Bryant.
Well, the crazy part is that's so relevant right now. A lot of these old videos now, it's like we're living.
No, it's just so true because social media just amplified it
hard,
big time. Like it was like this before, but after social media, forget it. It got worse.
Well, what really kills everything? Porn's killed men, and women. They get all these likes on Instagram and stuff. It's the same thing. It's the same dopamine hit. Just as a guy looking at porn, women on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, putting all these exotic pictures on there.
Dude, girls, when they tell you okay. When I first met Kimmy, she said this to me, and this is what I knew immediately. I was like, that's a lie. She said, I don't party much. I don't go out much. Just a fact that you're saying that.
You're lying.
Just a fact you're saying
You have
that.
to say that. It just means you're lying. You know, it's funny. Just for shits and kicks, got that Facebook dating app. I love reading the profiles.
Yeah.
You see all these chicks say, bro, got 2 or 3 kids, you know, and they say things like, I want a man that's got a job, he's got a car, he's got a house. It's like, what are you talking about right now? And then she says things like, I'm a great cook, I'm conservative.
So you want a stay-at-home mom.
Like, I read these profiles, I laugh so
the
hard.
thing is, there will be a guy out there. There will be a guy out
Oh, I was that one guy. I told you that, dating that chick with 3 kids.
Yeah.
That was the final nail in the coffin. That what really woke me up to, like, this shit's crazy.
This is crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
so when a chick says things like this to me, like, "Oh my God, who hurt you?" No. They didn't hurt me.
No.
I learned a valuable fucking lesson.
Yeah, no. I think that's what Kimmy hated the most is like, there weren't. I mean, I don't know. I wanted to leave. Fuck it, dude. I don't really care. She's gone, and it hasn't affected me whatsoever. I was like, the thing that pissed me off the most, she brings the cops to my house. That's the one thing I can't even.
Really drove me over the edge too. Like I can't. You know, the reason why she did that was just so she'd get a shoe rack, and she didn't want to give anything back of yours.
She has so many of my sweatshirts. I have my army sweatshirt that my cousin gave me. She has that when he was in the military. And
she's got your.
She has so much stuff.
She's got his sweatshirt that he gave you.
Yeah, all like, I don't know, bro. It's gone. I don't know. She has so much of my stuff, and I texted her. I texted her father too. I was like, yo, I just want my stuff back. Like,
but yet she calls the cops on
I'm
you.
like, yo, am I gonna have to call the cops like you guys did on me? I just want my shit back. I think it's pretty understandable seeing how you guys brought cops to my house. Never texted back.
Wow.
It's just like so just so childish, irresponsible, just ignorant,
spiteful. Just trying to be bitter and spiteful.
The whole family, no, nothing, dude. It's just the way it ended. I was like, really, like just because I texted a chick. Yeah, you bring cops and you do all this.
Sounds
like, what about all the things I did for you, all the stuff I bought for you, just being the good boyfriend that you wanted, and then at that you just. No.
I told you that.
You took my shit too with you.
I told you that story with, I'm not going to say her name, but my ex.
I'm going to say her name.
Well, I was going to college, and I'm just walking to my car. Class is over, heading to the parking lot. You know, more than just me walks on that damn sidewalk. These chicks come walking past me. I'm on the phone with her. Phone hangs up. I was like, well, I thought maybe the call dropped. I called her back, and I'm like, "Did you just hang up on me?" She's like, "Yeah, who were those bitches in the back?" And I was like, I was walking by some girls to my car. I'm on college campus right now.
That's how you know she messing with other dudes.
Yeah, well, you know what they say? The ones that say are accused are the ones that actually do. They're projecting, bro. They're gaslighting. It was bad. You know, and I was still young and dumb. Like, I was thinking with the wrong head, and I still stuck with that. Like, I look at it now, and it's like, man, I was a fucking simp.
Yeah.
Hard.
When she's texting some other dude.
Oh, she was. I know she was. Bro, I caught this girl in bed with 2 different dudes.
Whoa.
She tried to say, oh, we weren't dating. We're living in the same apartment. We're sharing the same fucking bed, same fridge, same bills. We're not dating? What? They lie to themselves in their head. They say stupid shit like, oh, it was an emotional affair to try to justify their actions. What? Are you kidding me?
Yo, if you get caught doing it, just say, yeah, I was banging him.
I'd have a little bit more. You're in bed next to another guy, and she would also try to say, well, nothing happened. You're in some fucking extremely revealing clothes that you used to wear for me, and he's just in his shorts. Oh, nothing happened. Get the fuck out of here. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke.
Dude, and then I no fucking doubt Kimmy was texting some other dudes. Like, I had suspicions from the very start that she was, so I didn't care. I had suspicions. I was like, and when your gut tells you, don't be stupid. So I was like, yo, I had all these reasons. When she'd come and be like, when I asked her about it, she would just have nothing out to give back. It'd be like, all right.
That's why she snapped the way she did.
Yeah.
Like, oh look what you did, look what you did. Like it's just what my ex used to do to me. Accuse me. I'm looking for a reason to leave too. That was the chick with 3 kids. She did me a favor.
Yeah, no.
She broke it off. I was like, you know what? I look back and I should thank her. She was nuts.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to wrap this up because they get ready to call me.
All right.
But we can do a little bit more later.
All right, cool.